the recap for business period 12. We're about a week late on it, but we were waiting for final numbers to come in and some other things to be able to give you guys a good, accurate update. But first, I wanted to point out a couple of things. Here we are in the beginning of December, and even though it's a little bit more chilly here in Southern California, still got some sleeves on, but not the full winter garb. But if you'll look, hopefully John can pan in a little bit, we have just had the most beautiful view. We have a mountain view, that's Palomar Mountain over there, so when you come for a visit, you'll be able to see that, and as you can see right now, hopefully, there's snow caps on the mountain. It's just gorgeous. Woke up the other day and had a cup of coffee, and we have a big picture window in the kitchen, and it's just absolutely beautiful. So a great time of year, and it is a little bit cold, so it sort of feels like the holiday season, not quite. We even have our tortoises that are coming out for the sun. John, if you'll pan over, and this is Donatello. For those of you that have not yet met Donnie, he's a new executive director on the team. No, not yet. He doesn't have a social security number. We've tried to petition the government that tortoises need numbers, but we haven't heard a response yet, although Al Gore is working on it. Of course, he's not part of the government right now, so I'm not sure how far that'll go. In any case, welcome to this update. It's good to be back in front of you guys and be giving you an update. We had an absolutely marvelous business period last business period. Now, I know some of you will be thinking, well, how can you say that you didn't hit the volume goal? And you know what? You're right. We did not hit the volume goal. The way we had projected this project is that it would have to go from 5,000 to 10,000 to 20,000 to 40,000 to 60,000. And in actuality, it went from 5 to 12 to 21 and now to up over 30, right around 30,000. So amazing growth, especially in this industry, especially in this company, and especially in this time period, and especially at this time of year as well, but not quite the volume growth that we need to have to finish up the project at 60. So we're going to pull out all the stops and see what we can do here over the next 2.5, 3 weeks to pull out our goals. But I do want to tell you something that's just been fantastic. For the first time in about 8 years, we've started building locally. And of course, it started with some of our team members. Pony hand-selected Beth, and then she worked with Heidi to get Heidi started. Many of you know Beth and Heidi from some of our videos and some of our audios. Well, get this. Because of the growth locally, in just the last 3 weeks of the business period, team members like Kelly Lucas, who many of you have met and heard from. Kelly got started in the first week of the business period. So she got started 4 or 5 days into a 28-day cycle, and by the end of the business period, she had 45 people on her team. She had earned her power bonus. She had earned her team bonus, obviously. Her kids had earned their power bonuses. A team member, Lisa Mason, who's doing great, had earned the power bonus. She has a group of team members called the Let's Talk team. Cheryl Hurd and Sharon Robinson. These ladies are just fantastic, and they each moved their businesses forward dramatically. Each are on pace to be at least regional director this business period, and therefore Kelly, in her first 3 weeks, earned all those bonuses, made over $5,000 easily, maybe $6,000, and hit regional director status. This business period, she's actually shooting not just for national, but senior national position. So really a lot of great growth there. It was the fastest local growth that we have ever seen. We've been finding ourselves doing literally presentations and meetings 2-3 days per week. Cheryl Hurd, one of these great new team members who you'll be hearing a lot from, she said, hey, do you mind if we have some folks over for coffee? And I think John even has some footage of our little coffee meeting. We had to bring in chairs, we had to bring in food. There were 35 people that came for the little coffee meeting, all of which, of course, came on board and are now on the team and starting to move forward in their businesses. So it's just been an amazing launch. This business period, on top of moving towards our volume goal, we're going to see new growth, we're going to see new people hitting new leadership levels, and really it's just in the simple duplicatable things that we've been talking about now for about 3-4 months together. We've put together an action checklist that all of you will be able to download from the website. And this action checklist just has the basic things, but the things that have to be occurring early on in someone's in their career with this company. Making sure they're positioned at the top level of enrollment so that they're eligible for bonuses. Making sure they set up their auto order from day one. Making sure they go through the basic training online from day one. Making sure that they place their first 2 people immediately so we can all start building under those 2. And think about this concept. If everyone that joins your team just places their first 2 right away, every person, your group automatically is growing, not at 1 at a time, but at least 3 at a time. And then you help those people do the same. So this business period 12 that we just ended, we had some amazing growth. As I mentioned, Kelly Lucas, new regional director. Mark Garcia's business on the other side of this top dog team grew by about 45%. So his business is still cranking as well. He'll be executive this business period 13. We had Heidi, the person that brought in Kelly Lucas. Heidi moved herself to national director status, and she's been involved for 3 full business periods. So that's not a bad start for her. It's a great start. And then finally, many of you know Beth of Zion. Beth hit executive director in this company. And I know a lot of people think that that's a task that should take or could take a year to do. And you know what? She just proved, Beth, with almost no experience in this industry, that it can be done in 3 full business periods. She hit executive director. So congratulations to all these great leaders, and congrats to all of you that are not only following along at home, but we're still hearing some great success stories out of your groups based on some of these simple, duplicatable concepts. And we look forward to bringing you future updates, new information, and wrapping up this project with you guys here in the next few weeks.